Hey there! Welcome to ESL Class 101, where English is made easy and learning is made fun. Welcome back to ESL Class 101, where English is made easy and learning is made fun. Today's another chance to sharpen your communication skills and unlock new confidence. Get ready, because we're taking your English beyond the basics.
Today, our goal is to understand when mental state verbs such as find, realize, regret, think, understand, and consider can appear in the present continuous tense. Normally, we use the present simple for these verbs because they describe states of mind, not actions. For example, I think this lesson is helpful. But sometimes we can use the present continuous to show that the state is temporary, developing, or changing. Let's look at this short dialogue.
How do you like your new job?
I usually find office work boring, but I'm finding this project really interesting.
Did you notice the difference? In the first clause, find expresses a general opinion. In the second, I'm finding expresses a new or developing feeling. That's exactly what we'll explore today, how the meaning changes when we use mental state verbs in the continuous form. Let's break this down step by step. We use the present simple to talk about mental states that are constant or habitual. For example, I find grammar interesting. That's a general opinion. But when our feelings or thoughts are changing or developing, we can use the present continuous. I'm finding grammar easier these days. Here, the speaker's feeling is evolving. Let's check more examples through short dialogues.
How's the new app?
I usually find new apps confusing, but I'm finding this one much easier to use.
The speaker's opinion is changing.
Do you realize how helpful this course is?
Yes, I'm realizing it more and more each week.
The realization is growing gradually.
Do you regret moving to London?
At first, I didn't, but I'm regretting it now that winter has started.
The feeling of regret is developing.
Do you think this is a good plan?
I think so, but I'm thinking about all the details.
Think in the present continuous means to consider, not to believe.
Do you understand this project now? I'm understanding more about this project every day.
This implies that your comprehension is increasing over time.
Do you understand this lecture?
I'm not quite understanding this part of the lecture. This describes a temporary state of not comprehending, in contrast to a permanent lack of understanding.
I think we should move the meeting to Friday.
If I'm understanding you correctly, are you saying the client can't attend on Thursday?
This is a more polite or tentative way of asking for clarification. Are you changing jobs soon?
Not yet. I'm considering my options carefully.
When consider means to think about a choice, only the continuous form is correct.
For number 1, am finding is correct because it describes a temporary or developing situation. Moving to number 2, is realizing works well to show a gradual process of awareness. In number 3, am regretting is appropriate when we want to express a feeling that is growing or developing over time. For number 4, isn't understanding is the right choice since it highlights a temporary state of confusion. In number 5, am considering clearly signals an ongoing thought process or decision in progress. Finally, for number 6, the continuous form is not suitable. Although I'm thinking this grammar lesson is difficult, might be heard in casual speech, when think means believe, the natural form is the present simple, so the correct version is I think this grammar lesson is difficult.
First, I'm believing you now. That's incorrect. The verb believe expresses a state of mind, not an action in progress. It's one of the stative verbs that are rarely used in the continuous tense. So the correct form is I believe you now. Next, I think about your offer now. That also sounds wrong. When think means to consider, it describes an active mental process happening at this moment. That's why we need the continuous form. The correct version is I'm thinking about your offer now. Now, I consider buying a new tablet. This one is incorrect too. When consider means to think carefully about, it must take the continuous form because it describes an ongoing decision-making process. So the correct sentence is, I'm considering buying a new tablet. Finally, I consider him a good friend of mine. This sentence is correct. Here, consider means regard as or see as, which expresses a fixed opinion, not a developing thought. So the present simple fits perfectly.
Now it's your turn to apply what you've learned. In this final section, you'll use mental state verbs in real, meaningful sentences. This time, don't just think, speak your answers and make them personal, okay?
Activity 1. Complete and speak. Look at each sentence and fill in the blanks with your own ideas. Then, say your sentences aloud with confidence. Use the sentence patterns on the screen to guide you.
I usually find grammar exercises difficult, but I'm finding them easier now that I practice every day.
I'm regretting not starting my English lessons earlier.
What are you considering buying?
I'm considering buying a new laptop for my online classes.
Activity 2. Personal reflection. Now it's your turn to reflect and personalize your answers. What are you considering doing this year? What are you realizing about your English learning journey lately? Use the present continuous to show that these thoughts are still developing or changing. Try to express ideas that feel current and in progress, not fixed or finished. And when you're ready, share your responses in the comments below.
What are you considering doing this year? I'm considering taking an online certification course in digital design to expand my professional skills. At the same time, I'm also considering traveling to another country for a short cultural exchange, as I believe it would provide me with fresh perspectives and new experiences.
What are you realizing about English learning recently?
Lately, I'm realizing that speaking a little every day helps me feel more confident. I used to think accuracy was everything, but now I'm finding that fluency and consistency matter even more.
Let's summarize what we learned today. Use the present simple for permanent or general states, like opinions or facts. Use the present continuous when the mental state is developing, temporary, or changing. Remember, consider always uses the continuous when it means to think about carefully. And avoid continuous forms with verbs like agree, believe, know, and prefer.
What a fantastic lesson! You've officially gone beyond the basics. For best results, watch this presentation again and practice out loud. Stay tuned with ESL Class 101, where English is made easy and learning is made fun.